Dear friends, we share the most exciting stories. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for amazing adventures. Sweetheart, he's dangerous. He just needs someone who isn't afraid of him. When a blind girl asked to meet a police dog that had attacked his last handler, the whole rescue center froze. The staff begged her not to. Sweetheart, he's dangerous, they warned, but she didn't flinch. She tilted her head, smiled softly, and said, he just needs someone who isn't afraid of him. That's how Emma met Duke, the most feared dog in the building. Before we begin, don't forget to hit like, repost, or share and subscribe. And I'm really curious, where are you watching from? Drop your country in the comments. I love seeing how far our stories travel. Back to the story. Duke had once been a K-9 officer, a legend on the force. But after a failed mission where his partner was hurt, he shut down. He bit every new handler they tried to assign him. His record read in bold red letters, "Unfit for service, do not approach." Every morning, he sat in the corner of his kennel, growling under his breath, eyes dull, spirit gone. Volunteers avoided his cage. They said he was broken beyond repair, until that one afternoon when Emma rolled in, tapping her cane lightly against the floor. She wasn't there for Duke, at least not at first. Her mom brought her to meet the calmer therapy dogs, the ones everyone loved. But while other dogs wagged and licked her hand, Emma's head turned toward the low, steady growl coming from the end of the hall. "What about him?" she asked. Her mom hesitated. "Honey, that's not a good idea." Emma smiled faintly. "I just want to talk to him." The staff exchanged looks, whispering, no one had ever said that before. "Talk to him." They rolled her forward slowly. The air grew heavy. Duke stood, his muscles tight, tail stiff, eyes locked on the sound of the wheels. Everyone held their breath. Emma stopped just inches away from the kennel bars. "Hello there, Duke." "It's okay. You sound angry, but I think you're really just scared." No one had ever spoken to him like that. Not a command, not a threat, just kindness. Duke's growl faded into a low whine. His ears twitched. Emma smiled. "You don't know this, but I can't see you. Everyone says you look mean, but I don't believe that." For a long moment, Duke didn't move. Then slowly, he lowered his head. Her mom whispered, "Emma, maybe that's enough." But Emma shook her head. She lifted her hand toward the bars, steady, despite the tremor in her fingers. "It's okay, Duke. You don't have to be afraid." The staff gasped as Duke stepped forward. His nose brushed her fingertips. He froze, breathing fast. Emma didn't pull away. She just whispered, "See, I told you you're safe." And then it happened. The dog that had attacked every handler leaned his head against her palm. The room went silent. One volunteer wiped her tears. The shelter director whispered, "He's never let anyone touch him before." Emma laughed softly, tears in her own eyes. "You're not a bad dog. You just miss your partner, don't you?" Duke whimpered and pressed closer, his whole body trembling. From that day, something changed. Every morning, Emma came back. She read to him, sang to him, even sat quietly when he didn't move. And little by little, Duke began to trust again. 3 weeks later, when they opened his kennel door, he didn't snarl. He walked straight to Emma and sat beside her chair, tail wagging for the first time in months. Her mom couldn't believe it. The staff couldn't either. They watched the blind girl and the broken police dog walk out of the shelter together, like two lost souls finally finding home. Now, Duke is Emma's guide dog. He never leaves her side. When she crosses the street, he's her eyes. When she stumbles, he steadies her. And every night she whispers before bed, "You see for me, and I'll believe for you." Because sometimes it doesn't take sight to see someone's heart. It just takes love. So if this story touched yours, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that prove second chances can change everything.